Well, so far, this is incredibly confusing. We've had two lots of witnesses. First of all, we heard from Chief Inspector Jerry Reeks-Williams, the man who conducted the inquiry for the West Mercia Police. Then we heard from the Chairman and Deputy Chairman of the IPCC, the Independent Police Complaints Commission. Mr. Reeks-Williams, the policeman, made it clear to the committee that he thought that these Police Federation men should have faced proceedings for misconduct. However, the committee then heard from Deborah Glass of the IPCC that she thought they should have faced proceedings for gross misconduct, a much more serious matter which can involve in people being sacked, losing their jobs. But the big question, which we really haven't yet got to the bottom of, because we haven't seen the documentation, us journalists, that the committee members have received, that'll all be published around about 5 o'clock, is why these people made this recommendation, wanted either a misconduct hearing or a gross misconduct hearing, and yet the Deputy Chief Constables and the Assistant Chief Constable of the three areas involved concluded there was no case to answer. Now, within the paperwork that flowed between the police inquiry and the decision that was finally taken, that took the final decision in August as to what to happen, something seems to have gone wrong. And the policeman in charge of the inquiry seems to have been persuaded to make a final report without any conclusions, which appears to have been procedurally wrong. And this lunchtime, the Chief Constable of West Mercia has written a letter in which he said there were failings in procedure. So it now looks as if West Mercia, at least maybe the other two forces as well, are going to reopen this whole affair, and the three Police Federation men concerned, who are now in the committee giving evidence, could well face hearings either for misconduct or gross misconduct. But I have to tell you, it's all very confusing.